Thank you, Madam Chair, and members of the Finance Committee. Aloha alakea.
Kona resident Chuck Flaherty is keeping on top of the Kohala Kai easement for public access currently before the Council Finance Committee. The measure is causing concern in the community because the easement ignores another trail on the property said to be the historic Alaloa Trail. If another path becomes the public access, residents fear the Alaloa could end up lost to development. Flaherty testified before the Finance Committee on January 21st.
I'm testifying in opposition of Resolution 140, and I have to apologize. I had intended to send testimony, but I'm having computer issues, infrastructure issues. But I basically had two documents that I wanted to present to you and will be sending to you. The first one was a letter that was sent from Na'alahele, which is the organization that basically has jurisdiction under the Department of Land and Natural Resources for the trails in Hawaii. And that letter was dated October 15th of 1990, and it was written to the then Planning Director, Dwayne Kanuha. And the important portion of that letter was that it was Na'alahele's position in 1990 that the state owns the ancient Alaloa Trail. So that position was taken 14 years ago, well, almost 14 years ago. The other one was in reference to my testimony previously, a section of the revised laws of the Territory of Hawaii, Section 5041. I actually did get a copy of that from the law library on Oahu, and that makes reference to an exemption for public highways or private ways whose descriptions are not specifically described and referred to in the certificate of title. And I'm not aware of any documentation that the applicant has submitted that contains that description. And therefore, under the laws in 1935, relative to the 1938 stipulation that's been referred to, you'll see that the metes and bounds described for the main government road that there was this alleged trade-off for, but only a general description of well, actually the trail is completely silent in that particular stipulation. In the answer and claim in 1936, it was referred to generally as far as the location. So unless there is some sort of specific description contained, I believe that that law exempts the Alaloa Trail from that stipulation in 1938. Thank you very much.
The resolution was postponed until February 18th, when the Finance Committee meets again.